Hello everybody. Now I'm using a better microphone this time. My blue snowball microphone. Not the Apple microphone. So I'm not sure if it sounds better, but the graphics that have been shown, it looks like it's, better. We left off here. We just found out that, Edith, or Edith is preggers with a baby. A baby in her tum-tum. So now we're going to investigate, her grandparents and uncles.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, let me finish next time. Jesus Christ.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Sam is here. He's like Calvin's brother, but Calvin died. So Sam survived. He had 3 kids, Gaston, Gregory, and Don. Only one of them lived. And then Dawn had 3 kids of her own. Only one of them lived as well, which is us. Kay was Sam's wife, but they had a divorce. See a lot of stuff here. And Kay was also the one who put the pink carpet bathroom, which is, not good. Oh, I forgot to mention. My last video got like 2 copyright claims. One of them was obviously like John Carpenter's Halloween music. I honestly expected that to be copyright claimed. I did expect, however, the Checkmate's "Hey Girl," which was playing in the Walter's store. I didn't expect that. I was like, really? That one? Why that one? Because it was like it was an old song. But I digress. There is more recognizable music in this one as well, but it's like way old. It's like Beethoven's. So I'm pretty sure we won't run into issues here. Okay. Anyway, Sam was the grandfather. Is Edith's grandfather, and he liked hunting and photography. He lived to be like 30 or something. There's Dawn, our mom.
Dawn, I promise, we'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
I think we're at the house.
What?
Perfect.
Hey!
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Dawn kind of reminds me of my mom.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Relatable. As a Boy Scout, or former Boy Scout, it would be freezing cold, 40 in the mornings. I mean, definitely at night, but like in the mornings, it's like, ugh.
should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hi, Def. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Something season. Rabbit season.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Was until he died.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Who built
I
that?
found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Oh, hello, dear.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's my daughter?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
You know, Dom looks like my other hands.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
In a 1, in a 2, in a...
Great shot, Don!
Nice. Damn.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that.
Gotta run
okay?
up there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
That dad said oof while the deer said yeet.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah. It reminds me of my grandpa, sort of. I mean, I don't think my grandpa went to war. I mean, my dad, he was in the Marines, I believe. Like, you know. Here I am. Don't. Get back in there. Where's Milton's drawings? These are probably expired.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh yeah. It gets really sad from here. I mean, kids died previously, and we didn't give a damn about them, but like, a baby dies here. If you have any problems with seeing, this, I think you should watch a different video, because I love this game, but you know, there's some parts that very dark. I think they handled it well. Some people might disagree, but you know. Well, that's just oh yeah, this is the segment that contains music, but it won't get copyrighted, I believe, because it's fucking Beethoven or Mozart. And you can't copyright something. You can't copyright claim something that's over 70 years old. I know this because I went to InDesign.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I love my pet frog. That's some big ass arms for a baby. There's an achievement here.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
You.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Damn it. I'm trying to get these. There, got one.
What his world was like.
What do I keep missing?
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
So there's an achievement here where I think it's Gregory, where you can like knock all those magnets off. That's what it's in. Get onto it. Damn it! Whoa!
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Oh, too sorry! Get out of here!
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want to remember this.
Whatever. Trick shot! Shit. Yeah. Fuck, damn it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand.
I'm the
About Gregory.
frog.
About everything.
No, I cannot. Disappointed. 0 out of 10.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
speaks for itself. Silence is louder than words. You can see Dawn's bed is empty. No, because, you know, something bad happened. It's just she's up there now. God, poor Gregory. Only 1 year old.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Hello, Gus. Fucking rebel. You seen this shit? Because he also liked to be on the beach. Rebel that liked kite surfing.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
It's like Calvin all over again.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
My man's a rebel.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Get fucked, old man! I do what I want.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Ah, shit, man.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I control the air! Whoa! Whoa!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Holy shit! Hell yeah! Let's get it! Oh, bro! Yeah, man!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So, it's presumed that Gus was killed by the storm.
she never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
It's presumed that he was killed by debris. Some speculate lightning, Some say the totem fell on top of him. I say that debris just, killed him. Maybe a combination of all three. Fuck, man. Emergency evacuation code. Pass moments. House rules. No playing outside of mission. No answering door for strangers. No messes after dark. No all chores before dark. Respect others. Fuck, Sam was strict. Yeah. It's the punching bag! It's the punching bag. If only I had my crutch. Please flag, breakfast, quiet time. Don. Sweep, trash, Gus. Ah, Mo, Greg. Be a baby. Okay. Sick. But be careful, because remember, she's pregnant.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Oh, right, I have to climb.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Look at that baby. It's like, what do you want from me? It's Gus. Whole family.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
That's cool. Poggers. Fly to India. So, basically they're nerds. Hopefully you guys can't hear my stomach, because it's like growling like crazy. Okay, I'm tempted to go down this flag, but at the same time, no. I'm not gonna do that, no.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
She had sex in India. Excuse me, guys. I had to. No. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I just went to the bathroom, that's all. Alright, so... Damn, they had solar panels? It would make sense.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
The way you phrase that makes it sound more sinister. Oh, got my pillow. Alright. Don, okay, this is what I like. Don's garden is like, more organized. Louis is growing spices. Wait, is mint a spice? Is mint a spice? I guess it is. Well, it's a herb. Milton, he said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna make the castle, these pots. And he did. Which is cool. And Edith, you know, average garden. Well, some people in there. Which is really nice. This is a really nice house.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
You can see the graveyard from here. Oh, fucking hell. You can see where we'll end up soon. It just seems so big.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
You get a great view. Alright guys, we're gonna learn about geometry. No, we don't want to learn about geometry. Shut up, Billy. No! Louis rules. Yeah. It's the whole family. Dr. Fiction. Don't worry, there's no dead hamster here. Finch, myth, the curse, and natural history. Edith Finch. Now up to my favorite. Now up to my favorite character.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Look at this! You can see the whole fucking place! It's amazing! Ah, you can see city lights from here. No one knows I'm breaking and entering! I mean, technically I'm not breaking and entering. I'm just, you know, I have the key.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Now, you might be wondering, what this song is. This is a reference to another one of Giant Sparrow's game, the Unfinished Swan. Here's a town from there. Some paintings. A balloon. You actually see that in the game. And a door with some mysterious footprints. And look at this motherfucking contraption. Let's watch. Yeah. Historic American newspapers now available. Screaming child! Ah! There he's good. Ah! Screaming child! Oh god, it's terrifying. The thing about Milton. It's not confirmed that he died. Some speculate he did. Yeah, hell, even I had a theory that he died within the house's hidden passageways. But I think he actually disappeared. Just that's his fate. He vanished to thin air. That is what happened to him. This will explain.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
That was so cool of you. Like, Jesus.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I was 4 when I gained consciousness. I think.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So, he might have disappeared into this building, or in this door. See the golden footprints leading up to it? Yeah, it might have. People speculate that Milton. So there's like a character called the King in The Unfinished Swan. And people speculate that the King might be Milton. But, who knows? That'd be crazy.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Hey, there's me! Do I have a baby bump? Yeah. That damn house sticks out like a sore thumb. Thumb.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Look at that. Gamer chair. Legalized marijuana. Lewis lives in a boat. That's so cool.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Respectable. Be sucked into the spiral. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Damn, you have a big ass TV. Lewis reminds me. I don't have like a brother. I am the brother, but I do have a cousin. Does have guns, but they're like he does play video games. I won't say his name because he's cool, but like I don't know him that well. The WASD keys, the arrow keys, the ball. Don Finch, 2145 word. Alright, now I know their address. Get fucked. Get doxxed!
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
A lot of people
Newly
consider
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
a lot of people consider this one of the best games, and I agree with them.
He kept working at the cannery,
It's fun.
but he withdrew part of himself.
Tedious, but fun.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Ah, my arm. No! Stop the fish!
His mind began to wander.
That's right, multitasking.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
I'm lost already. Help.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Just grab this fish.
And things that have not names.
Voldemort?
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Did I walk past it? I fucking did. Oops. I got distracted by the fish.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Damn these damn fish.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, look at you.
I even encouraged him.
That's probably not good.
It seemed very promising at first.
Damn it! Doggo!
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Come here with me. We're gonna stay together forever. Nothing is gonna separate us.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Your name is Doug. Bailey.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Move.
And
Me and my
songs for them to
best
play.
friend are gonna save the world. We're gonna fight neon robots.
He talked about starting a band.
Neon pirates. and steampunk skaters.
And he was always humming something.
We're gonna be so cool. We're gonna
Every day
get
his
drunk on
imagination
wine.
grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Where's my dog? I'm
And
working
one
only
day
for
it
my
struck
dog.
him that all the cheering crowds,
Damn, I keep getting stuck in the corner now!
even the
Most
stones
embarrassing
under
thing
his
ever.
feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
I nailed that one.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Oh, fuck.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Ow.
Minneapolis.
I've been there.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Did you know the mall there is...
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Shut up, Mom! I'm killing fish heads! Yeah.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince, because he's gay.
beautiful prince.
Oh, shit. It's Pride Month, baby. This kid's gay as hell.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows, because it's Pride Month, bitch!
radiant rainbows.
Radioactive. Ah! Oh no, I ruined it! Fuck my ass!
He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar. I mean, come on, dude. That is metal as hell.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
The what to the where?
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Hello, beautiful lady.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Jesus Christ. It's so much. Oh god, it's getting really loud.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Wait, can I look at myself? Hello, handsome fella.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Sorry, but it's so laggy.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
How? Holy fuck, that was so laggy. You know, I'm cool. See that? I'm cool as hell. Oh, yeah, it's going to get really fucked up. But just guys a heads up. A Nintendo Switch right there.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Huh? My dog better be cool.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
It's Molly! Hello?
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Yeah. My advice. Wait. It's best.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
We're in the end game now.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. but I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Sorry for that. Fuck, man.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go?
Oh man, among my grandmas
The
arguing
grown-ups
again.
have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
So dark. Where am I going? I'm actually lost.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Oh my god, you can actually hear the crackle of the fire.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
I'm going up this.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Being sneaky. Now I can see what's in the room that we don't know anything about.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Am I holding a candle?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Our great grandma.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
No, I'm the great grandma.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Oh yeah, the ocean is smelly awful because, you know, there's dead fish in there. Fish, poop, pee. And we poop and pee in the ocean, so it must smell like shit.
I never thought I'd go back to it.
I was zooming in on you know, this, the whole game. I was wondering if you guys noticed that.
When the fog rolled in,
Because
I
we get
lost
here.
my way.
Yeah. Walking straight, walking straight, walking straight, walking straight.
I got turned around.
Walking straight made me turn around, okay.
I started seeing things.
It's the one that killed Sam.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
My bed.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
A
That
little
night,
chair.
a lot of things came back to me.
Myself.
Or maybe I came back to them.
There it is, the old house. It's fucked up. There's a buoy on it.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to
Monster
try.
house!
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna
do
rip
not
it. Let
pull
go.
goosebumps on me, don't!
I kicked and screamed, but
You bitch!
Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I do this all.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Finch.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. until I found out about you.
Yep.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
You can even hear the heartbeat.
And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Edith Finch, February 14th, 1999, January 18th, 2017. This was What Remains of Edith Finch, my favorite game of all time. I want to thank Giant Sparrow for this game. I want to thank Anu, the Unapproved Studio, for giving it a chance, and Dallas for coming up with the idea. And you guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot, even if just one person is watching, it means a lot. I also want to give a shout out to Jacksepticeye. He got me inspired by this game. He, showed me this game. I mean, he didn't show me personally, but he showed me I saw the video, I watched it, and I thought it was good. Damn, this game's good. Milton. I want to give a big thanks to everyone. Alright? Everyone. This game means a lot to me. I really do mean it. Another achievement passed by. I want to give a huge shout out to the voice actor of Edith Finch. I made some fan art of the game, and I made the family. I made the family Animal Crossing characters back in 2020, and the voice actor for Edith Finch commented on that post, and I was really shocked. I was like, "What? She likes it?" It's like God saying, "Yeah, you're cool." Her name is Valerie Rose. The man, and she voice acts for lots of games. She did. She voice acted Jess in Wolfenstein, Rachel in Tower of God, Tara, Wildflowers, and Edith in this game. They are a really phenomenal person. I just want to say thank you, Val. I really mean it, okay? You can find her Instagram at Valerie Rose Lowman. I don't know how you pronounce their last name. But yeah, thank you. My Instagram, if you want to follow me there, it's cat9lives_2. There's already number 1, so I just have to go for the second one. But yeah. Thank you again to Giant Sparrows from this game. And thank you to the fuck, I love this game. Thank you. The end. If you have a game for me to play, then I might play it. But thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a nice day.